AFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin with my good friend Charles Davis. And Charles, for these Kansas City Chiefs, they, of course, were Super Bowl champions 2 years ago. They won over the Niners in Miami. They fell to the Bucs in Tampa last year, but now they are back making their third consecutive trip to the big game.
They have truly cemented themselves as perennial frontrunners, and now, when we think of Kansas City, we expect them to be in this game. They're trying to emulate the New England Patriots, who went to Super Bowls 51, 52, and 53 in recent years, and they came up with a win, loss, and then a win again in those 3 consecutive seasons.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings are back in the big game for the 5th time in franchise history, but we all know one thing has eluded them all these years.
And that's an actual Super Bowl victory, partner. They're 0-4 in their previous visits, Super Bowls 4, 8, 9, and 11. And boy, they had some great teams too, didn't they? Bud Grant was their head coach, Fran Tarkenton a quarterback, Alan Page and the Purple People Eaters on defense. They were all Hall of Famers. And don't forget Paul Krause. He's a very proud member of that great secondary they had. So we're going back more than 40 years since their last visit. You think the state of Minnesota is excited about this one? I know they are. They're ready to get this one going.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Cousins. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Hardman on the return. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, 71 yards through the air. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation, because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Out to his left. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson. DeMarcus Robinson. 45 yards. And the Chiefs will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. A fairly short kick from... Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it is 28-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And now out comes Minnesota. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Cousins gives way to Cook. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. To throw, Cousins. complete to K.J. Osborne. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 8 yards to go on second down. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Cousins. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be the side check. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. One thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. First down, here's the run with Cook. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Give. This is Cook. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Hardman to return. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Mahomes now on first down. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play fake. Mahomes forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sheldon Richardson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack on first down, Mahomes finding room to the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes adding to his bag of tricks with a tremendous run. And the Chiefs are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. So it's halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. A fairly short kick from the 14, and able to get this out to the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Getting the ball is Cook running left. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. He'll return it from the 6. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that...
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Handoff comes to Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Back now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Dancing to his left. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Throwing, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Cousins. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Frank Clark, his 2nd sack of the night. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I have...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. From the 30 on 2nd down, Cousins. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. To throw is Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Butker now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Jared Reed. What a play by him. That's going to go as a